Okay, since I've been publishing all day today, I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you what it is we're doing, how we're going about changing our posting system for our guides that are published. As you see, as I mentioned before, we have 4 index levels. Those are for each map: the Eternal Isles and the three land maps: the Road Homes, the Witches level, and the Shadow Realms. They change around as you open and close docks, so that's hard to find. Here's the Shadow Realm, excuse me, Road Home levels. This is going to be combined with the other. This Eternal Isles index will be combined with this Eternal Isle index because of this new filing system that we have. Then we have our Shadow Realms and we have our Witches Country. These are the docks that you go into to retrieve guides or videos. The older ones. This is what we're doing now. New ones. I just finished doing level 405. When we have guides that have not been published, the worksheets are completed, but the guides have not been published, we put them in published, unpublished guides. The reason they're numbered is we can only handle maybe 3 or 4 levels at a time in one document. And once we get over that, we have to go into another guide, another document, and we'll label that number 2, and so on and so forth. We seem to get behind more in our Eternal Isles than anything else. Anyways, when you do click on, if somebody is looking for a level, and it's a later level, you can click on that unpublished levels, and you can go through. Sometimes some of them have been published, sometimes none of them have been published. In this particular case, you'll be able to see the live links. I see I have some broken links here, but that'll all be taken care of when I transfer everything. If there are broken links that you do find broken links, bring them to my attention. When you see half blue, half black, they're broken links, and you need to bring them to my attention so that I can fix them, and they'll be fixed in the guides. Anyways, this is a published guide. I mark it published. As you go down, you see that all of them are published except for 404. I just published 404. And so what I do whenever I publish any guide, I didn't delete it. It's not working. You know why? I haven't clicked on Edit Doc. Real easy mistake. So I'll go down here to 404. Even if these other levels weren't published, I would go down here and do this. I would mark it published. I also like them highlighted. I really, really do. And that is because if you only have a few that are published and the rest are not, it makes them stand out a bit more. Plus you have your links. I paste in the link. Not with that much space, how mind. Now, and then I erase all of the text. Now, I've already published 405. This whole entire level, all 10 levels for this newest Windmill Village that we have has now been completed. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just do it right here so I can copy and paste it. Levels. This is levels. 3.9. You don't have to do this. I do this. But I'm just showing you what you'll be seeing in the other ones. This is 405, I believe. Okay, and then I can just copy and paste that. These are all published guides. And once they're published, I can eliminate these levels up here. There may be other levels remaining, and it may be blank for the next ones. I can then then delete all 10 documents, which is exactly what I am going to do. And then I'll save this unpublished level doc for the next step that I have. So I'll save it there. You'll see there's nothing labeled. Once it's saved, I'm showing you this first, and I hope you can see this okay, because I did enlarge everything to make it easier. This is a road home level. This is the index guide. This is the guide that has our most recent and current filing system in it. All of the other ones are not yet completed. You will see here a link. This link, when you click on it, will take you to the published level guides, and all you have to do is retrieve the one from the bottom. I'll do that before I post this. Again, I've written it a second time down here that these are published. It takes you to the same link, and this is how we do it. When you go to the bottom, all of your published land levels are here, and your Eternal Isles levels are also published here, and you just click on the one that you do. Now see, I just published 405. When I click on that, you just go through there, you verify it's 405, copy and paste the URL, and then you're set. You post it to whoever has requested that guide. It's really very simple, and I just realized I've lost the other stuff that So, once I have completed those levels, as you see, I don't have Windmill Village written down here because it is not published. I will write it in now, and then when you go to this guide, this index level, you will see that these have been published. If they're not written here, they are not published. Basically, that's it. I hope I get all of this in one tape. And I hope you understand, and if you don't, I apologize. I like to have that in boldface. I don't know why those other ones are in boldface. Sometimes we have problems with our, there we go. This is how I like it. I like the title on top in a boldface. And sometimes we can do it, fix it, and sometimes we can't. Okay. Bear with me here. Okay, so I'll save this doc. This is our road home. This is our most recent land map that we have. And so all of our new revamping for how we file and retrieve level guides, you will find in this road home. This is where it was started. Now if you go back, some of them are half and half. Let's go down to, see, look at all the unpublished guides here for Eternal Isles. I'm going to be forever doing those. Here's worksheets. That's really just stats. The guide is published. Petra needs to put her stats in it. Here we go. I need to combine this with the other ones. Except, I may not, because there's a lot. See, they're just, I'm not going to combine anything. There's too much stuff in here. That's just videos. It's mostly just videos. 405, 402. See, I had all this stuff in here. It was just getting too hard to do. 43 is published. I should add that to the other ones. 44 is published. I can add that to the other doc. And I think I will do just that. We have Eternal Isles 43 and 44. Anyways, I'm going to be combining them. Needless to say, to get rid of some of this stuff. I just want to show you what the other ones look like too. That was Eternal Isles, one of them. This is our original Eternal Isles. They were getting so long with all of those videos and all of those published guides. That's why I had to start a second document. Okay, as you see through here, some of the earlier levels, as I showed you in that picture in the documents, are not published. We just have videos. Some of them are published. I'm leaving them just like they are for now. I'm just doing the newer levels. I'll scroll down here and you'll be able to see. I hope this is the one I've done them on. Okay, here we go. These are videos. Some of these are guides, but as you see this, I'm just unhappy with this. I've got to really take care of it. If you see blanks and you see that I've written look up in particular areas, that's where you need to look. But as I say, this is all going to be changed into that format of the road home, except for this early Eternal Isle levels. I will probably leave a lot of the videos there because I don't have them anywhere else, and I have no way to retrieve them. So those videos will stay, and I'll just remove those that have been published. At the top of each index guide, of each one, as I told you in the document, there is the link that will take you to all of the published guides. Takes you right into the blogging witches. They're right there at the bottom. They are at the top of every single index guide. Now, one more thing. I hope I'm not running out of time yet. Sometimes in your worksheets, I do not think you'll find it here, but just for an instance, I'll let you know. Sometimes we'll actually be able to get to the worksheets and start publishing them. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start publishing them. They will have links to them, even though the rest of the documents aren't there. Sometimes all of the text is there in pictures, but sometimes all of the other levels are not complete. You may only have partially completed everything in a worksheet. When everything is completed in a worksheet, it then gets moved to the unpublished guides. That way, everything that you need is there. If it's been published, click on the link. If it hasn't been published, if none of it's been published, or the level they're not looking for has been published, either in the worksheet or the index guide, then you copy and paste the URL to that document, to that doc, and place it in the group for whoever's asking for a particular guide. Tell them that it is not yet published, that this is the link to the worksheets for that level, and if they scroll down, they should be able to find the text, stats, picked links, and video links. And that's what I always state when I give them that link. If you have no text and only videos, then I just go ahead and post the videos, the charm and the no charm for that level, advising them that the worksheet has not yet been completed and nothing has been published. You can do the same thing. I'm going to go back one more time. You can do the same thing with your unpublished guides. I'll go in here to this. Oh, this will take forever to show up. Let's see if I have a number 2 unpublished. Good. That other one, I can't. If I get any more Eternal Isles, I'll have to fix it. These, I hate this. This is a playlist for unpublished guides. I hate them. This link never shows up, and I need to go in and pull them out one at a time. These have not been published, but I have the videos. Okay, so this whole entire thing has been published. I broke out all of those videos separately, so I really don't need that in there anymore. But this is just to give you a general idea. I'm looking to see if there's any published in 40 at all, and there isn't. If there was, this would be removed, the complete would be removed. You would have published written beside it. You would then have the link to that guide, and all of this text would be removed underneath. And once all of the 10 unpublished guides are published, All of this will be removed and it will be placed in the index level the way I showed you.